In Storey, why is video marketing so important for estate agents to offer a higher fee? Talk to me.
So video marketing is important because the vendor gets to know you before you walk in the door. So we started doing property video tours from the first house we ever sold for Stories.
And they're presenter-led. Do you think there's a huge difference between presenter-led and...
I mean, there's a huge difference between the quality of some presenter-led videos, but presenter-led versus non-presenter-led is a chasm. Because a presenter-led video, people get to know you, the agent.
Would you actually say that a average presenter-led video is better than an exceptional...
Far better.
Than an exceptional non-presenter-led?
Yes. Average, yes.
What tips and guidance would you give to someone doing this? I mean, a lot of people say, well, it's all about the property, not about the presenter.
Well, they're selling the wrong sort of property then, if it's all about the property, if you know what I mean, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
But in terms of advice, you've just got to start doing it. You have to start doing it. Vicky, who works for Stories, when she started, she was terrified of being on video, and she will admit that. She couldn't imagine being on video. It's how she looks, how she sounds, all the usual things. Now, you can't get her off alive. And she hasn't really done that many, but she's just used to doing it.
How did you get over the fear of doing it?
Well, I cajoled her into doing it, really, telling her that she does sound like that and that she does look like that and that she just got to deal with it, because I don't know any other way other than being frank with people. One thing I would say to people is, if you look, that you taught me this, if you're looking at the screen, put something over the screen so you can't see your face, and a dot or an arrow pointing to where to look for the camera. That was a huge tip, because then you've no idea what you look and sound like. But you've really got to get over the fear. You've got to put it out there. Otherwise, it can take you 3 hours to do one 30-second video.
Any other tips on actually the presenter-led videos itself?
Not too much agent. I see so many property videos where it's more about the agent than it is about the property, because they're talking so much. So it's almost like they're reading out a brochure. Welcome to the kitchen. In this kitchen, there is a dishwasher and a fridge and a window overlooking the garden.
So are you always in the shot?
No, not at all. No, we try to do 3 to 5 bits of Ian talking maximum in any video. So front,
that's intro.
Outro is 2, and then 2 or 3 in the house.
And at other times, the camera are you talking behind the camera?
Yeah, sometimes, but we really try and balance how much there is of me versus the house.
It's a fine line. Have you learnt that one?
It's a very fine line, yeah.
So go to YouTube and look at the sort of stuff that these guys are doing, and actually just methodically storyboard it out. Oh, I can see, the first shot, in my humble opinion, needs to be the agent. No more, if I can see below your breasts, start again. That's the wrong word. No, let's keep it in. If it can see before your chest or your breasts, there you go. Is that all right? We'll go with that one. It's just anatomical. You're too far away.
Yeah.
Okay, with the property over your shoulder, so you're off to the side. Do you do that?
So what we've learnt to do is, when we started doing the videos, we had the Stories logo massive right in the middle of the screen.
No logo at the front.
Okay? So
no logos.
We don't have our logo. Well, we don't have our logo centre stage now.
You have it in the bottom corner or the
We
top?
have it in the bottom corner, like a watermark.
Yes.
We've recently started doing logos for every individual house.
Nice.
So Blakely's cottage had like a pear tree over the top of it. So we use that logo.
Are you still in the shot though?
It depends on the house, Chris, because some houses are super photogenic. Some houses you think we need to get inside quite quickly.
Yeah.
So it depends on the property.
And again, we can differ opinions. I think a shot of you, head, with the property, as long as it's photogenic, over to the side. If you want to go and see what Pelham James do, they're very good. They put the name of the village
Okay, yeah.
big at the bottom.
Yeah.
Not little, probably a third of the screen.
Yeah,
Uffington.
for social.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, so you can have a couple of versions. Make sure it doesn't fade in.
No.
It's on, because
Yes.
on LinkedIn, it always takes the first frame. Okay, and I know you can add images, but that looks shit. Technical term.
Yeah.
And then do you actually storyboard it now? So, right, we're going to move to there and...
Yeah. We do it. We don't pre-script it or anything. We just make it up as we go along.
Yeah.
But otherwise it's too rigid then. But we work out when we get there with Mark, the videographer, who, by the way, is superb, and he's been key in how well we've done with it. You know, he's very, very good. So you got to get a good videographer. Not do it yourself, because you won't be good enough. And we work it out depending on the property. So some we think the kitchen's a bit shit, so we'll go straight to the garden. Some we think the master suite's amazing, so we'll get upstairs first, and we work it around the property, basically.
Any other tips and advice on other types of videos people could use?
Sorry, Chris, just before you carry on, I think something that's vital for every single estate agency is that they should be doing a video presenter-led for every single house that they sell.
Every single one.
Every single house that they sell.
But I can't afford one with a videographer if I'm only selling a 3-bed semi.
No, well, you can do it on your iPhone. I mean, the amount of things I see, sort of apps nowadays where you can do it yourself. And if you're only selling a 3-bed shitty terrace at 80 grand, well, the vendor won't be expecting something that's
Well, trust me, these things are particularly fantastic.
Yeah, they're amazing, aren't they? So, but some sort of presenter-led for every single listing.
Anything else?
Well, we've sort of been through the other types of video, but interviewing the local butcher is essential. At Christmas, again, this is a Sam Ashdown idea. At Christmas, we do 12 days of Christmas local giveaway. So we give something away from the butchers, from the bakers, from the candlestick makers.
Does work.
Works really well.
Check out Pelham James. They're very, very good at that.
And with the amount of reach we get at Christmas, and I suppose you could do that for Mother's Day. You could do it for whatever, couldn't you? Easter.
Good stuff.
Yeah.
Thank you for your insight today.
You're welcome.